My name's Lee and welcome to Bedtime Stories, Crete Lakes, Chapter 2, back again. Yes, I know, it's not a very original title and it's not very creative, but that's what I've called it. You'll also notice, anybody who's seen the last video, the syndicate sessions, that I am all now lovely and clean shaved. It seems strange not having a beard because at first everywhere I was going was cold, but yeah, I've got used to it. I suppose you want to know what's been going on. Well, we got here about 8:30, we quickly unloaded all of the tackle and we did the draw about 9 o'clock. We were ball number 14. I say we, I mean we as in my mate Colin and Jack. We were ball 14 and believe it or not, we came out last. Absolutely shocking. 2 years in a row and drawn last. What are the odds? Well, about this week it's about 40-50 to 1, I think, so yeah, not good. But yeah, did the draw and that's what happened. I've gone into peg 61 again on Lake 5, amazing, that's a coincidence. Colin is on Lake 4 in peg 32 and Jack is on Lake 2 in peg 15. Other than that, there's nothing else I can tell you because that's all I've done so far. So same as normal, I'll catch you a bit later. It started off as a lovely sunny day, but towards the evening grey clouds have come over and as you can see the weather's changed. I think this is here for the night. Well, it's just coming up to 10 o'clock and after being awake now for 38 hours, I am exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open anymore. So I'm under my little thin sleeping bag tonight. It's not too cold. I'll catch you later. Sunday morning, really quiet night. Flaked out literally about 10:05 and that was me done. Got up a couple of times in the night for the usual, you know, older man business. Younger people don't have to get up a couple of times, I'm sure, but us middle-aged men, we have to get up a couple of times in the night, go to the toilet. So that was the only time I was awake, and other than that I got up this morning and went for breakfast. Let's see what happens through today. Okay, Cole's just texted me or rang me telling me he's into one, so I reeled in. I'm out of breath and he is in. Let's take a look. You've lost two, have you?
Yeah. Yes. There's Crete Lake Carp.
Yes, mate.
It's the third take. The first fish.
Crete Lake Carp.
Yeah. There's Crete Lake Carp.
And he weighs what?
17 pound now.
17.9. Baby, really, compared to what's swimming around in here.
Yeah. Reach the start. We're off the mark.
Jolly good one. Let's get him back. Literally, Colin's just left 61, peg 61, where talking to me and Jack, cast his rod out, and 5 minutes later he's on the phone telling me he's into one. So yeah, that's a fast bite.
Very fast. A little bit like Colin when he has his dinner.
Yeah.
He's a fast biter as well, isn't it? Take your time, sunshine, plenty of time. How many wraps is it over there, Colin? How many wraps is it? No, how many wraps is it over there?
Yeah, it is. I don't think he knows.
not
You've just been
counting. I don't
casting,
know.
haven't you?
Oh, what? You just.
I just know where I'm going.
Oh, right. Rain's coming.
Come on.
Didn't want to get in the way of
It's alright, we'll edit your mug out. Are you going to net it for him, Jack?
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Bring the
As
honours.
soon as is he getting closer, Colin? Quite close, yeah.
I think he's got a big ball of weed on his head.
It could well be, you know. We'll have to be. What size we have to let
Yeah, that looks a good one. Oh yeah, I'm definitely saying 40 plus. Look at this, friends. This is what friends do. Jack's in the lake now.
Fair play to the lad. What's that twig?
Bit more, mate. Bit more.
Get it! I'd say that's 50 all day long. How that is in that net, that's 50 all day long, mate.
That's a lump, mate.
Good son, well done.
Cheers, Jack, my friend.
Bucket. I can't wait. Look at that handsome fish.
Well, just had a new PB. This one went 51.10. Oh, I am buzzing.
I'm going to be buzzing as well when you get the bucket.
Come on, get it done.
Well done! Well Colin, are you still planning to move?
We'll see how the night goes.
Yeah, ready, go.
He's ready, mate. Nice and strong. Well done, son.
Go on!
Well, after Colin's had that one, you know he's made up. That's actually the fourth run he's had because he's lost two earlier. But yeah, well chuffed for him. Going dark, usually does round about this time of night. I've made myself an Irish coffee since I'm using this big Yeti cup. Use a lot of Baileys, go with it as well. Same old, let you know if anything happens in the night. It was a quiet night until this happened at 12:15, and I had a little visitor.
Get out of here, little fucker. So, a new PB common for you.
PB common, 41,
F4.
48.1.
Yeah, nice. No, it should be another bucket, really, shouldn't it? But we'll let you off of that. Just lower her down, Tad. There you go, mate. Look at me, big smile. Sound. Let's stay there, man. Just 1 second. There you go, mate. And a big smile. Lovely jubbly. There you go, my son. Well done again.
Oh, beautiful fish.
Just lift her up for you, there you go, there. A big smile. Good man. There you go.
Buzzing.
When we were taking the pictures of the stunning carp, we didn't know at the time, but it was confirmed by Steve the bailiff that Colin had caught the biggest common in Lake Fort. If I'd have known at the time, I would have soaked him.
Colin's in again. We just called Lee, he's on his way. How's it feel, Col?
Feels heavy, mate. Oh,
Do you think it's heavier than the 48 you had this morning? So it might be another PB, son. And you know what that means? Bucket.
I'm getting wet.
Just a slight little. Right, we're going to concentrate on this and we'll post you after.
It seems like all the action is in Cole's swim. Ooh, he's got a two-tone pattern to him, man. Oh.
Yes!
Good 30. Good 40.
See?
I don't know, it might be a 50. Look at that.
I saw it.
Oh my God.
I saw it.
That's another bucket. That's another bucket, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to now. No, yeah, right, let's go.
That's a 60, son. All day long. If that's not a 60, I'll give up fishing.
Yes. Yes, mate. Yes.
What do you reckon?
It's going to be knocking them doors, mate.
Look.
Yeah, it's going to be knocking on them doors. Yeah, even my heart started pumping now.
Shit underneath here.
I might have to. Oh, come on. What's this magic
Put it on, Jack.
number?
Right.
Whoa.
No. No.
Wow. Not even 50.
No. Wow.
49 too.
No
It looked bigger than that.
I'd have said 50 all day long.
Yeah,
Up
that's
at
what-
50.
That's what I said.
I'm packing in fishing.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to go and pack up now.
Okay, so that was a surprise. We all said that was
Nevertheless, well done, Cole.
bigger than estimated, because it is a proper fat deep fish.
Look at that. Surely.
Paddle on it there, man. About the size of that oar I've got down by me boat.
Mate, look at the size of that. I can't believe
Come on,
this.
let's get it done.
It looks bigger than 49
Keep
anyway.
it out the water too long.
Come on, baby.
Just wash all that muck off his hands there.
Got to treat that. It's got a little scale at the back. Yeah. We'll treat that later.
That'll do, that will just soak him out. Yeah, it's not a PB, you know. Nice one though, Cole. Just a bit lower, mate, you're covering your head. Nice one. Bang a few photos off. Jack,
Right,
just shuffle
banger.
that bucket out the way, mate, you're in the way. That way, your bucket's like swinging on its tail. There you go. Stay there. A little bit more, there you go. Lift him a little bit high. Right, sweet.
There you go, mate.
Smile. We're all in disbelief at the fact that that went 49.2.
Unbelievable, innit?
Jack is now retiring from fishing.
Yeah, he said.
We got it on the camera.
Bigger than his first 50.
Yeah, he did say. But wow, what a 40. Isn't it?
Yeah, you're hitting into him.
Another one caught on Craig's A2.
Yeah.
Creamy toffee.
Definitely wants to go. See you later, whale. The back, I mean, come on, how wide is that core?
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
I haven't put a lot of bait out. I've been letting the carp clear up all of it from the previous week. But now, I think it's time to get some out. I'm spomming at 18 wraps, letting it hit the clip on each cast. This week, just the same as last time, I'm using A2 creamy toffee and 18mm. I've chopped some up into halves, left some hollow, and that's what I'm putting out in the spot. I'm not casting to the same spot, I'm spreading them out over a 6 to 8 foot area. I put 12 small spawns out in total. That should be enough for now. Spamming all done, time to sit back and relax. While I was relaxing, Jack was into his first run of the week and his first Crete Lakes Carp.
There she is. 26 pound. Happy to get one. Right, let's slip her back.
First run of the week. Lovely. 21 pound common. So, first fish on the bank. First carp on the bank. And quite happy with him. Left hand side rod. Cast at 18 wraps. And it seems them spawns are put out. Been doing the job. So yeah, the account is now open. Quite happy with that. We've got a boat in the swim here now that seems to be manned down, and I was wondering how many bidders I can get on eBay, so anybody got any offers, let me know. The bailiffs out at Crete Lakes, going around retipping a bit of gravel on the path. Me personally, that's exactly what I like to see. When I woke up this morning, I've got a strange song stuck in my head. Can't remember how it goes. Oh yeah. Whoa, Black Betty. I don't know why I was thinking about that song. Dead strange.
It's just gone 1 o'clock. I've had another run and there's a carp on. But it's headed straight for a weed bed and buried itself.
Drop the lead and we'll be trying to swim up to the surface again. Try and put back a bit more again.
Yeah. It gets it pumping, doesn't it? It gets your heart pumping alright.
We didn't get to go far. I'll tell you that was because I was on that rod.
Yeah.
Yes, he's free of that weed bed. Keeping the lug rod tip low like that and dropping the lead, he should want to swim up. And I think he's definitely out of that weed bed, and it does feel good, and but
I guess it's 18 wraps, they all feel pretty good, and he's found another weed bed. This was the problem that was happening last year.
This is fish number 2 now at this peg.
Not quite fish number 2 yet, he's not in.
Run number 2.
He's found another weed bed. Took me about half an hour to get that 52 in last year. It could be a result of going out in the boat call.
Yeah.
But we're both going to have to go out
Yes.
because there's no way I can
Steer.
in this wind.
Right, well.
I'll give him a minute or 2. We'll come back to filming in a minute, guys. Just let you know what we decided to do.
Yeah.
Well, we decided go out in the boat because he was weeded up, and as you can see, we've got him in. He's lively, he wants to go. It's okay, I know you don't like being picked up. Ormic after rowing us back in because the wind has got some chop on that lake, I tell you. But £22, carp number 2. So I'm happy, and hopefully we can put a couple more on the bank. Colin started off really well, as you've seen, and I'd like a few of them lumps that he's had. So there you go, swim free. That's the end of another day, but I do love watching the sunset. Well, 10 to 3 now. I've had a carp on since 25 to 3 in the weed, and I've just lost it. It snapped me clean off after near enough 20 minutes of pulling it through weed beds. Absolutely gutting, just gutting. 6:30. At 6:10 I had another run, and as you can see, I'm locked up solid again in the weed. I'm not going to lose this one. I'll be going out in the boat. I just need a little bit of help from one of my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, when he gets here, we're going out in the boat, and this one's going in that net. Colin came round, we went out in the boat, and it's dropped the hook. Gutted, that's another one lost into the weed. I'm going to get some bait back out though, and get the rods back on the spot, because clearly the carp are moving down this end. I think Colin's got to go the toilet. He's just waved at me and legged it down to the loos. But there's a carp in his sling, what he's just had. So when he gets back from the loo, we'll take a look at it.
You ready for this? So this is the shape of it. I'd say this fish has had its head down once.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's its hobby, just eating. Which is belly on this.
Got a gut on it.
Yeah. It's all belly. Come on now. Don't start being silly. Don't start being silly. Okay. Let's have some nice focus on it. Now you can go back in.
Mine is round. He is round.
Like a football.
Spare with me 1 second. Let's get some of this.
Come on. You can go back and swim.
It is absolutely round, isn't it?
It's from 39.14.
All on wafters.
Creamy toffee wafters from A2 Baits. So,
I bet you made up with how your fishing's going.
oh yeah.
I'm happy for you, mate. Well done.
Chuffed to bits. Chuffed to bits.
But look at the gut on that.
It's just gut, innit? Look at that. Oh my life.
All belly.
Innit?
Let's get this fat tubby one back in. See a tubby.
With 1 hour to go before breakfast, a phone call off Mr. Kingston to say that he's into another carp.
Same rod again.
How long's that been out? 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes at tops. Want me netting, mate?
Please. That twig, mate.
Have you still not got rid of that twig?
I know.
It's only been there for 4 days.
Scrappy little one. Ah, you're knackered now.
That net.
Whew. A scrappy little one.
The scrappy little one, Wayne.
Was it 23?
23.8.
23.8, yeah.
Lift him up a little bit because he's not got the body on him like the others.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
There we go. There's a little bit of sun there, so just stay there with him. Oh, this is why I've got a bad back. There we go. Nice. Just stay there again. Oh my goodness me, my back is hurting this morning. I have to try and get them through that weed.
I know.
There you go. Lovely, mate.
Nice, ain't it?
Well done.
Literally just sitting here saying to Colin, what time was that run yesterday? Oh, it must have been about 1:05. Oh, it's coming up to that run time now because it's just gone 12:10. And literally 2 minutes after that conversation, hey, as you can see, this is the right hand side rod, dropped on a different spot, and this one's gone off.
Shit. Okay.
Gone straight into the weed. And he's coming round with a butty van, I think, isn't he? You didn't want anything, did you?
Ordered a pizza.
Oh yeah, you better go get it.
The money's in the
Yeah.
buggy.
I'm sure Col will be back in a minute with a pizza, guys.
I'll just leave with this for a second.
Well, the one that you saw me hooked into earlier turned out to be a 19.5 pound lovely common. And yes, we had to go out in the boat again. He's angry, he's not very happy. He had us in a snag for about half an hour. He thought he was going to do us, but with perseverance and patience, we caught you. So, 19.5 pound, not one of the Crete Lake monsters, but I'm still enjoying the fishing anyway. And that's what that matters, that's all. As long as I'm enjoying myself. He's a really dark, deep colour as well. He's definitely been feeding in a silt because his mouth is really black. But this one's going to go back in because he's been really good for now, so before it kicks me backside, it's time to go back. But yeah, you're not so angry now, are you?
He doesn't even want to
You
go.
badass.
He said, I want to stay here now, I'm alright and comfy. You weren't as rough as what I thought you were going to be.
No, I'm lovable, see? Might look like a trampy rogue.
Oh, give him a stroke.
I know. He's like, oh, but I'm so out of breath. You're out of breath. You don't
Well,
have
try
to do any
rowing that
rowing.
boat.
I'll see you when you're 30 pound in, you can give me even more grief.
After all the rowing, we got stuck into that pizza.
Just want to go back to what I mentioned in Crete Lakes Chapter 1. Lake 5 is absolutely massive. It's certainly massive to me anyway. But I'm trying not to look at it as it's a big lake. I can only fish the swim and the water I've got in front of me. So it's not that much different to how you'd fish back at home, despite the fact that it's a massive lake. They've got the they've got the rowboat behind here, and I'm thinking I might use it tomorrow. I'm casting 18 wraps and I'm spomming 18 wraps and doing that quite comfortable. I've also brought my bait boat with me as well. Now you're probably thinking, oh, why aren't you using your bait boat? Well, I like casting and I like spomming. To me, that's part of my fishing and how I fish. I've got nothing against bait boats, that's why I own one. But if you want to use them in your fishing, that's fine. I've nothing against them. People have got different views about, oh, bait boats are cheating. Bait boats are an aid to help people catch carp, and if that helps you to put carp on the bank, then I give that a thumbs up. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to get all 3 rods out via the boat, drop some bait over the side as well, and see if I can put some carp on the bank. I can sneak up on Mr. Carp. Now I've got my slippers on, because here at Crete Lakes it's kept very well, nice and tidy. The pegs are gravel, and I have the luxury of wearing my slippers, and I might be able to sneak up on it a little bit closer. Just sitting there having a very good chomp. His mate's coming out to him now. Oh, look, he's his buddy. I think he's actually trailing line around. Oh, he's got a really big tail. And the other one's heading off that way. There we go.
Yeah. Left hand rod. A little creamy toffee wafter. Dumbbell.
All in the morning again, like you predicted.
Yeah, it seems to be a run time in this swim. It's was first thing in the morning. But, yeah, well,
Keep
nice.
those carp coming.
Oh yeah.
Well done, mate. Job's a good one.
2:05. It's gone past my normal run times, being sort of 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock over the last couple of afternoons. So maybe it's a little bit later today, or maybe it just isn't going to happen at all, but fingers crossed it will.
When the fishing's slow, there's nothing nicer than a large Irish coffee. Yeah, you probably guessed, the bottle's nearly gone by now. I've got one more left. I think I'll save that till Friday night.
There's the copie, scoffing on some crumb boilies.
While the copiew's been swimming around, I've had a quick look on Google, and here's some interesting facts about copiews. Did you know that the biggest copie has been recorded at 6.4 kilos? Now that's one massive big copie. I wouldn't want to wake up in the middle of the night with that sitting on my chest. Frighten the life out of me. But the good news is they don't eat meat. They're herbivores. They live on vegetation, so there's no chance of him biting me in the night and try and eat me. If you're out in France at any time, you're bound to see one of these swimming around the lake. The problem copies cause is they burrow into the bank, causing erosion, and it makes the bank collapse. But that's where they like making their little nests. Leaves, twigs, bits of debris dragged in under the bank. Nice and cosy. And there you go. Some interesting facts about copies.
11. I'm just chilling out on the bed chair, watching the copie do endless laps from the left side to the right side, from the right side to the left side, over and over again. Poor little fella's going to be worn out, but there's nothing I can say apart from I'll probably see you in the morning around in Collins Swim. Based on how things have been going, I'd expect that be the case tomorrow. So, see you in the morning. Well, this carp is deceivingly big. I've actually rang Lee, the bailiff, just to come and double check that my scales are okay. And it's one of the biggest 40s I've ever seen. And you'll probably agree when you see it. Right grunty pig. I always remember, get these out the way now because they've been in so many photos unnecessary. But it's 10 to 4 and the left rod went beaming off at 10 to 3 and there we have it. 46 pound, and it's a monster for 46 pound. I've never seen a 46 like it. Oh, just amazing. Let's get this one back anyway, and hopefully I can get another more, a couple more. But heavy, so bring it out. 46-pounder ladders, mate. Look at it. This can only mean one thing, eh? Put that one back, watched it come daylight, and then the middle rod has gone beaming off. Again, I had to go back out into the boat to get it out the weed, but there we have it, a lovely 34-pound carp, and I'm well happy because the carp are moving down this end of the lake. They've been showing all morning. So I'm chuffed. See what today brings. There we go, 22 pound. Dragged me all the way around the lake again. On the spot from down the left hand side, aiming towards peg 33. And yeah, better bait over it, gone ramping off. It's just a shame that every time I get a run I have to keep going back out in the boat. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Fish number 6.
Fish number 6.
Well done.
Down to the final 24 hours now, so I'd just like to say big thanks for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget that you can subscribe, turn on your notifications, and you'll be the first people to know about any up and coming bedtime stories. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment. I do try to reply to every single one. Big shout out to the people who've subscribed recently. Thanks a lot, much appreciated. I'm sure you'll be seeing quite a few visits to this venue. There's 5 lakes to fish. I know I've ended up back on Lake 5 again, but that was just the way the draw went. I'm sure over future sessions you'll see me on a different lake.
Yes, just come round into Lee's swim. The baby wipes are there on the bed.
Oh, get out,
Laptop's open.
No. I'm not having that. As you can see, it's been an absolutely roasting day. It's about 22 degrees. I've been using the boat to put my left rod out and dropping a rig right in the middle of what I'm calling a weed cul-de-sac. It's surrounded by weed, but there's a very nice little clear channel goes into it onto a dead end. And while I was out in the boat, I seen a few big swirls in the water. So I've just popped a small handful of bait back over my original spot, dropped the rig and rowed back in. I'm going sit down. I'm absolutely exhausted. I haven't had any sleep since yesterday morning. It was definitely a long night last night, so try and catch up on some Zeds.
6:30 Saturday morning. I did have another run at 2:45, but unfortunately I lost it in the weed. Colin had another 2 runs in the night, lost one to a hook pull and one snapped him off. This week I've had 10 runs in total and landed 6 carp, the biggest being 46 pound. I've really enjoyed this week. It's been a good week's fishing, but unfortunately it's time to reel the rods in. Thanks for watching Bedtime Stories, Crete Lakes, Chapter 2, back again. I'll see you next time.